Does your baby struggle to gain weight no matter what you try? Have they fallen off of their growth curve or leaving you constantly worried? Are you left with more questions than answers each time you talk with your medical team, especially after traditional testing finds no concrete medical explanation for their failure to thrive? You're not alone. Upwards of 80% of cases of failure to thrive have no identified cause, even after medical workups. But deep down in your mom and dad gut, you know that something has to be going on with their body, causing it to struggle with eating, absorbing nutrients, and gaining weight. What if we told you that stress and dysfunction may go deeper than just their digestive and nutritional intake and actually reside within their central and autonomic nervous system? Subtle nervous system dysfunction and dysregulation stemming from things like a stressful pregnancy and birth trauma could actually be interfering with your infant's ability to eat, digest, and gain weight appropriately. If your child has been diagnosed with failure to thrive or is just struggling to latch, eat, digest, and be comfortable, then this video is for you. We're diving deep into the science linking birth trauma, nervous system dysregulation, and digestive issues that lead up to 80% of failure to thrive cases that traditional medical doctors struggle to explain. I want to tell you a story about Tucker. For Tucker, rock bottom was hitting failure to thrive at 3 years old. His sensory processing challenge had gotten so bad that he wasn't able to even look at food without throwing up. He couldn't keep anything down but just 5 foods that had to be fed to him through a syringe. The best of best therapists turned him away because they didn't know how to help him. And the next stop was the Mayo Clinic because his amazing family had tried and done everything they possibly could for him. Until one day, they came across a Facebook post for the Perfect Storm workshop, clinging on to that one last bit of hope for their little boy to be able to eat and grow. Mom said that one night completely changed their lives forever. It gave them renewed hope and actual answers to how they could help Tucker. They immediately signed up Tucker to get scanned and start his care plan, and this is where the miracles begin. Within weeks, Tucker was actually hungry and asking for food. He slowly started trying new foods, and it got to the point where he was eating meat, fruit, and vegetables. Mom said that they could finally sit down together as a family and eat together for the first time ever. They could get rid of the syringes and the fancy carpet cleaner because he threw up for the very last time at Thanksgiving dinner. Not only is Tucker no longer a failure to thrive, but he is above and beyond thriving. This little man is smart, sweet, and soaring his way to a successful life. Let's talk a little bit about nervous system dysfunction and how it controls digestion and GI function. Just like in colic, failure to thrive is most commonly blamed on digestive issues such as poor absorption and assimilation of nutrients. While this is likely very accurate, it's also incomplete. The autonomic nervous system controls digestion, including core infant functions like latching, swallowing, absorption, assimilation, and elimination. Therefore, if the nervous system is off track, overstressed, and dysregulated, the first core function that will be negatively affected is digestion. When we talk about maternal stress, birth trauma, how it disrupts the nervous system balance and regulation, the two most overlooked factors of stress and dysfunction in infants are a highly stressful pregnancy and maternal inflammation, and birth interventions such as C-section, vacuum extraction, forceps, induction, and long or difficult labors. Each of these places excessive stress and tension on the developing baby's nervous system, often shifting it to a stuck-on and sustained fight or flight sympathetic nervous system response, which then immediately shuts down digestion. The role of subluxation in the sympathetic overdrive is what we're going to go into next. Since the nervous system oversees digestion, any interference and miscommunication between the brain and the digestive system, which is termed subluxation, can limit nutrient uptake and weight gain. Once this subluxation and neurological interference sets up shop, It causes the nervous system to switch into sympathetic dominance and autonomic imbalance. These two factors help to explain idiopathic failure to thrive, or when they don't really know why. Since traditional pediatricians, medical doctors, and even neurologists don't know how to assess for subluxation and sympathetic dominance. Let's talk about the vagus nerve and how that affects the gut-brain connection. The most essential component of this gut-brain connection is a nerve called the vagus nerve. And if you've been here for a while, you've heard me talk about this. The vagus nerve branches from the brainstem, travels all the way through the neck into the abdomen, and is responsible for digestion, absorption, and so many other vital health and development functions in your little one. But the vagus nerve is very sensitive to physical birth trauma, as well as toxins and inflammation, which are often the underlying triggers of the neurological dysfunction that just may be the real root cause of your child's failure to thrive. So how do we help with this? Gentle chiropractic adjustments help restore nervous system regulation and function. The first step in finding the root cause and getting natural drug-free help is first find the stress, subluxation, and deeper neurological or vagus nerve dysfunction through two tests called the neurothermal scan and the heart rate variability exam. Once we run these scans and find the exact levels and locations of subluxations and disrupted communication between the brain and digestive system, we can make safe and gentle neurological focused chiropractic adjustments to help release the stuck sympathetic stress, restore communication and digestive function, and stimulate the vagus nerve to get your child back on track again. To learn more or to get your child scheduled for an in-depth consultation and examination using this incredible technology, comment below or send us a DM right away. Hope, answers, and drug-free help may be just one click or call away.